Hey y'all, it's Destiny and welcome back or welcome to Destiny Reacts. Happy Friday. I hope everyone had a great week. It's Friday. Time to be off, relax, do what you want to do. I know I can't be the only one that is excited that it's Friday, finally. Also, thank y'all so much for watching my last video, dropping your comments and opinions down below, and also hitting that like button. So yes, in this video, we are going to be talking about Liv's life. She put out a video about her engagement, question mark. So yes, a lot of people were asking her, are you engaged? What's going on? She showed up out of nowhere with the ring. And of course, people have questions. So since she made a video talking about it, we're definitely going to talk about it. So let's get into this video. So Liv says that the ring is not an engagement ring because she is still legally married to Gerard. And over there, they do not get engaged while they're still married to somebody else. And girl, you know who she's talking about. She's talking about Chrissy. Immediately when she said that, I knew it. I knew she was talking about Chrissy. Who else? Chrissy just got engaged, okay? But she's never made a video talking about her being divorced. Now, she would get online and say little hints, like that situation is over, it's done. But she never came out and said she's divorced. So it's looking like Chrissy is engaged and still married. But anyways, let's continue with the video. So this is when Liv proceeds to tell us how she actually met Mr. Invisible Man, cop guy. So she says in 2019, she moved to Florida, and it was around the end of May, and she was walking into Publix, and his squad car was sitting outside. He hollered at her, and she didn't know what he was talking about. She didn't know if she did something wrong, but he just wanted to get her number. Liv also says this is not the first time that a police officer has hollered at her, but this is the first time she ever gave one her number. This situation happened in July 2019, and they have been talking ever since. Liv says she went out with him a couple times, and he wanted to take the relationship to the next level, but she says she wasn't ready. After Liv moved to Florida, she does have a lot of videos where it seemed like her and Gerard would get back together, but then they would break up again, or he would be over there, but she would say they're not together. So it's a lot of videos on her channel, which was very confusing to say if she was actually with Gerard at this time that she met this police officer, or if she wasn't. Now, the interesting part of this video is Liv says that she talked to this man a lot. And she talked about her relationship, the drama, how Gerard was cheating. She talked about a lot of stuff with this man. But isn't it weird that she talked about all of this with a guy that wants to be with her? What kind of guy that sees you, wants to be with you, exchange numbers, and then you start talking about all your other relationships and everything that's going wrong in those, and he just sticks around and supports you? What kind of man is this? Y'all let me know what you think in the comments, but I just think it's very weird that this guy has stuck around for this long. Since 2019, since before Liv got married, then she told him she was getting married and they were still talking. What were they talking about? Because if he wanted to be with you in the beginning, you mean to tell me y'all was just friends and were just talking as friends? I don't know. The fact that Liv also says in the video that she can't speak too much on the situation because of legal reasons makes me think that she was obviously cheating on Gerard with this man at some point while they were married, maybe before they were married, after after they broke up. I mean, it seemed like he was in her life for a while. Now, Liv does say after her and Gerard got married, they stopped talking, or she stopped talking to this police officer man, but started back talking to him when Gerard left Florida. Does anybody think that's true? I don't know. Liv also says that when Gerard moved back to Texas, the man was very supportive, and I wonder what her definition of being supportive is, because it sounded like she was about to say something else. Liv also says this man has never been married. He's been in serious relationships, but he's never been married and has no children. And another thing, Liv says her and this man were still talking when she was in Texas, or when she went to Texas. Isn't that around the same time that she went there to try to get back with Gerard? So she went there to get back with Gerard, but she was also still talking to the man that wants to be with her. Now, when she moved back to Florida, this is when she says they got back in contact or were able to see each other because they were already talking still. But when she went back to Florida, they hung out, saw each other, did whatever they were going to do. And then she got with Zolo. Liv also admits that the man that she is talking about also had his own situation that he was in, which means he was in a relationship with somebody else. And then Liv went and got with Zolo. I mean, This is getting messy. Liv admits that once this man got out of his relationship with whatever girl he was with, then she was still with Zolo, and the man tells her, let me know when you are done with him because it's my turn. I'm up next. It sounds like the desperation to be with Liv is just very high because he really wants to be with her, and he doesn't matter what she does or who else she is with. He still wants to be with her, and it's desperate. It's weird. But hey, maybe this guy just really thinks that he is for Liv and he's the right one for her, and he's been the right one all along. I don't know. Right now, he's still Mr. Invisible. So Liv also mentions that he told her, I'm going to take control. You need to be with a real man now. And he told her that she's going to go out on dates with him, and whatever he decides, they're going to do it because she's going to be with a real man now. Liv said the Invisible Man is somebody that she could see herself having a good time with, and she does have a good time with him. But he didn't want to be just the man that she can have fun with. He wants more. He wants a relationship. So they had a good time, and obviously it was a really good time because now she is pregnant. But it makes me think, like, it wasn't too long ago that she left Zolo, or he left her and walked out.
She put her hands on me. She put her hands on me. Excuse me.
I want to talk to you.
Hold on.
You are psycho. Olivia, I'm not
she's stopping me from leaving. I'm trying to leave. I'm trying to leave.
So you got dealt with, not only by me, but my mama too.
Listen, stop. Let me go. They're putting their hands on me.
Oh.
She just slapped me.
Stop it.
She clearly just put her hands on me.
But when did she get with this guy? How long has she been pregnant? All the things she won't tell us. Now, Liv did say something that, okay, made me think maybe this guy is real, because he questioned the baby. Like, he questioned if it was his, how does she know, the timeline. I'm like, okay, that sounds good, because if he was just not to question it and think it's automatically his, he's crazy. I still think, though, if this Invisible Man is a real person, that he should definitely still get a DNA test, and just to make sure it's his baby. What's wrong with that? I mean, he's known all her drama, cheating and affairs, and being with other guys before him, very close to being with him, so what's wrong with that? He should definitely do it, get it done, make sure the baby's his, and they can move on. So Liv just reassures him and makes him realize that there's no possible way this could be anybody else's, because she got her period after being with the other people, and then she was with him, so it can't possibly be anybody else's. Liv also says in this video that she is a good person. She actually went on a rant about this and was saying that a lot of people are saying bad things about her just to slander her, and what they're saying is not true. It's very wrong, and everybody knows she's a good person and she has a good heart. So don't listen to what everybody else says, because they just want to make her look bad. She even said the people that actually know her in person but choose to say negative things about her, they really don't know her either. And people should not just believe them just because they met her in person. You have to go to her YouTube page and see her daily life and all the videos she posted, and you'll see that she is a good person. And she's positive and has a good heart. She also said that people that are no longer allowed to be around her go crazy and then start talking about her just because she cut them off, and they're not allowed to be around her anymore. That's the reason that they're talking bad about her. Liv says the Invisible Man gave her that ring. That way she knows his intentions, and she's not just walking around pregnant and having no ring on her finger and not being claimed. Invisible Man does not want to go ahead and propose to her yet because she still is tied to another man, which makes sense. Very understandable, and if he is real, that is a good way to look at it and go about it. I get the promise ring, that way she knows that he's going to stick around, but does she really need that? I mean, he stuck around through everything, all of her past relationships, her marriage. He's still been there, so I really don't think she needed this promise ring, but hey, it looks nice. So Liv also ended this video by saying that she is working on getting that divorce, that way she can move along and move forward with Mr. Invisible. So yeah, that's great to hear, because I know Gerard is happy to hear that she also wants to get a divorce. Liv says she's going to be making an update video on her relationship with Gerard, the whole marriage, and I'm ready to see it. I can't wait to see that they're actually not married anymore, Because what's the point? They're both with other people. I mean, we've seen Nisha and Gerard together. We really haven't seen Liv with this guy, but she's been with other people, so you might as well just end it. Liv also did a video, and it was saying that her baby, her son, that she is pregnant with, might have Down syndrome. The doctor said that it is a very high chance that he has Down syndrome. They checked her blood a couple of times, and that's what the results were. As you can see, a lot of people are giving her encouraging words and telling their stories of what's happened to them, and I agree with them. A lot of times the doctors can be wrong and the baby will come out perfectly healthy and fine, but sometimes they do come out and it's true, they do have Down syndrome. No matter how the baby comes out, if he comes out with a disability or if he doesn't, he's still going to be beautiful and precious and wonderful. And it shouldn't matter if he has Down syndrome at all. Liv did say she thought about getting an abortion, but her man decided definitely not. That is their child and they're going to raise him regardless if he has Down syndrome or if he doesn't. I know some people still do not think she's pregnant and they probably think this is just another storyline, but I'm really hoping not. This would be so crazy to go this far and to saying that the baby might have a disability. I hope it's not true that this is fake. Hopefully she really is pregnant and all of this is really happening. This would be crazy if it's not. You guys have to let me know your thoughts and opinions on all of this down in the comments below. Also, thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will definitely see you in the next one.